was Albert Gomez.
Come up, Mr. Gomez.
Hold up. Before we dive into this absolute train wreck of a case, let me set the stage for what you're about to witness. We got Albert Gomez, a man with 2 open felony cases and a misdemeanor assault, about to face a judge who's had enough. This isn't just about a generator during a hurricane. Folks, this is about protective orders, secret hotel meetings, barefoot escapes in the middle of the night, and a family torn apart by domestic violence. The judge is about to drop the hammer. And trust me, you've never seen someone dig themselves into a hole this deep, this fast. Buckle up, because this courtroom is about to explode.
Hello, Your Honor.
Why are you here?
The storm was coming and my wife had moved out of the house. She wasn't there when I was there. I went over there to grab my generator for
I don't care.
I have a grandkid there that never had no power.
His daughter, his daughter and grandson live at that house. And so as the storm was coming in, he's got a generator that will give the house power if anything goes down. So he went over one day, got the generator set up, and then as everything lost power, he went back to keep it running.
We spoke with the complaining witness, Your Honor. Cynthia, the daughter, her husband, Joseph, and their child, Eric, live there along with Trish, who is the complaining witness. Trish is, I believe, his wife and Cynthia's mother. Cynthia advised that she did not want the defendant at the house. She advised me that he came to the house several times, which alarmed her. She called the police several times about that. The NOAA had lapsed, so the police didn't do anything about removing the defendant from the house at that time.
Okay, let's break this down because it's getting messy fast. Albert is claiming he was just being a good grandfather. Try and keep the power on during a hurricane. But here's the kicker. His own daughter doesn't want him there. She's called the cops multiple times. The protective order had technically lapsed when police showed up, so they couldn't arrest him. But make no mistake, this man was not supposed to be at that house. And notice how quickly the judge shut down his sob story. I don't care. That's judge speak for, you're already in deep trouble, buddy. This is what happens when someone thinks they can outsmart the system. Spoiler alert, they can't.
Did we have an order for him not to go back to the house then?
I believe it was in the.
Did have an order.
Yes, Your Honor. I believe so. I believe the NOAA had lapsed on the day in question, or at least that's what the police advised the complaining witness. Or advised Cynthia. Cynthia also advised that about 2 weeks ago, Trish called her to pick her up because Trish, the complaining witness, was walking barefoot in the street after the defendant assaulted her, and that Trish had been meeting up with the defendant at various motels.
No.
What?
At motels. That's what Cynthia, the complaining witness's daughter, advised me on the phone.
Did you catch that? The victim, Trish, was found walking barefoot in the street after being assaulted. And here's where it gets absolutely wild. She's been secretly meeting him at hotels. This is textbook domestic violence cycle. People, the victim has a protective order against him, but she's still meeting up with him in secret. And Albert's face when his bomb drops? Priceless. He's trying to deny it, but the damage is done. The judge just heard that not only is he violating court orders, but the victim might be trapped in this toxic cycle too. This is exactly why domestic violence cases are so complicated and dangerous. What do you think? Is the victim being manipulated, or is this a mutually toxic situation?
About 30 minutes ago.
He's been meeting up with
The complaining witness at hotels, away from the house.
No, I've been staying at motels, but I haven't seen Trish at all. My daughter, I'm sorry.
Stephen.
Sit down, sir.
You were ordered not to have contact with this person. You have 2 open felonies. You have an assault, a felony assault against this person. You have a felony violation of a protective order against this person open. After that, you pick up another assault against this person. I ordered you not to have any contact with this person. And you can, not according to the DAs, Not according to the complaining witness.
The judge is done playing games. Let me put this in perspective for you. 2 felony charges, including felony assault and felony violation of protective order, plus a misdemeanor assault, all against the same person. And he's still showing up at the house. The defense attorney is trying to argue it's double hearsay because they're getting information from the daughter, not the victim directly. But here's the thing. GPS doesn't lie. They have him dead to rights going to that house. The hurricane excuse? The judge isn't buying it for a second. This is a masterclass in how not to handle bond conditions. Every word out of Albert's mouth is digging in
Complaining
deeper.
witness.
The state didn't speak with the complaining witness. The state spoke.
You said Trish.
No, I spoke with Cynthia, Trish's daughter.
And you telling me that she's still having contact with him, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
That Trish is.
Yes, Cynthia lives with Trish, and Cynthia advised that Trish was going over to the motel or hotel.
Not only that, but we also have him going irrefutably back to the house he's not supposed to.
You have him going to the house, so that part we can't.
Bye-bye. Goes with you.
He's going back during a hurricane to take care of his daughter. He's in the house for 7 minutes.
He's still going to motels and meeting with her at different points.
That's double hearsay. If we could have a hearing and bring someone in who could actually attest to that, we're talking about this coming from the state, coming from the daughter who apparently talks to someone on the phone. I mean, that is several layers of
Can
communication.
you reach out to them right now and figure out what's going on?
Sure.
Please? I will. Absolutely, of course.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, Judge, it's your schedule.
Okay. All right. So I'm bringing you back out now because no means no. No doesn't mean maybe. No doesn't mean there's got this going on. If you really wanted to, you can always use someone else to achieve a goal. You don't have to do it yourself.
No means no. The judge just delivered one of the most powerful statements I've ever heard in the courtroom. This isn't just about legal boundaries. This is about respect and consequences. The judge is spelling out crystal clear. Albert had options. He could have sent a friend, hired someone, called a neighbor. Anyone else could have handled that generator. But no, he chose to violate a protective order because he thought his excuse was good enough. Newsflash, it wasn't. This judge is teaching a masterclass in accountability. And watch what happens next. The situation is about to get even more complicated with new revelations coming in real time.
Now, it's come to my attention that there's a couple more issues that Damien wanted to say as far as this case was concerned.
Is that what you just spoke to me about?
Yeah, what I just spoke to you about. So I spoke to the council about it as well. The issue that we're having is that the defendant the defendant is contacting complaining witness against the bond conditions of what you have put on for him. We talked to the witness in the past. She said that they were still talking together, and after he left the jail, that they were at a hotel together. Also, recently, Logan, the 88 here, had a conversation with the witness who said about 2 weeks ago, Trish called Cynthia. Trish was walking barefoot after defendant covered her mouth to stop her from yelling so that Cynthia could pick her up.
Okay, well, so Trish is the complaining witness, right? Cynthia is the daughter,
Yes.
Yes,
both of their biological daughters.
yes.
So he's the father, she's the mother of Cynthia.
Yes.
Judge.
Okay, so Cynthia is getting in contact with you guys, saying that he's continuing to maintain contact with them. The problem is that I'm not the only one. The felony court has also told you not to have contact with them.
So
She also said the defendant had no contact with the complaining witness since right after he got out of jail the first time. So it seems like she's going back and forth on the situation.
we approached first, and then you asked Logan to go out and call for clarification. So when he went out and called for clarification, he came back in, he said that she told him that that Trish was not there whenever he came over, and that he has not had contact with Trish since he got out of jail. So, and Logan emailed that to me to show me what it is that went on in that conversation. So that's the notes that I have, is that the daughter said no contact.
All I have here is a bunch of he said, she said, right? But the fact remains is that you're still going over there because it's on your GPS monitor. And you went the day before the hurricane.
Boom. GPS evidence. This is a nail in the coffin. Folks, all that back and forth about who said what doesn't matter anymore. The GPS monitor, that ankle bracelet they put on defendants to track their every move, just exposed Albert's lies. He was at the house. The technology doesn't lie, even if everyone else might be confused about the story. And notice how the daughter's story keeps changing. First there's contact, then there's violence, then silence. This is a chaos of domestic violence situations. Victims and families caught in impossible positions, trying to protect themselves while navigating a broken system. But the judge sees right through it all.
So,
You're not supposed to go there.
oh, it was the day of the hurricane. Yes, sir.
That was the day before.
No, the day before was on the 7th. At least that's what they're saying. That's on the GPS device.
That hurricane came that night.
You were not supposed to go over there.
I just went and picked up a generator. Nobody else can do it. And I had grandkids there.
You're not supposed to go over there. No means no. No doesn't mean I have a generator. I've got the tooth fairies going over there to pick up a damn tooth so I can give it to Cynthia.
It won't happen again, Your Honor. I promise.
I don't care. No means no. We've already dealt with this over and over, and you have 2 open felony cases and you have an open misdemeanor. There is strict compliance that is required,
Yes, sir.
and that's it. If I let you go, then you will continue to have contact with them. And I want you to know that you were already ordered not to do anything. Already, not only by me, but by the felony court as well. So I wasn't the only one that told you not to have contact with them.
It's all in the same case, Your Honor, and I haven't been around Trish at all.
To be clear, we're saying that he's had contact with her. The only statement that I have here from Logan and speaking to so no one has talked to the complaining witness. The daughter, Cynthia, says that they have not spoken to each other, that she was not there when he went over. I get he was not supposed to be there, just making sure that we're clear on what it is that happened. So
I understand. The fact remains is that he's still going over there. And I have a problem with that when you have 2 open felony cases and a misdemeanor assault against this person. You know, you scare me. You truly do. And I want you to understand that I mean business. And the only way is by putting you in jail. Because if I don't, then I'm enabling this behavior and I'm telling you that it's okay for you to do it, and it's not.
You scare me. You truly do. When a judge says this, you know it's over. This isn't just about breaking rules anymore. This is about danger. The judge sees what we all see, a pattern of escalating violence, repeated violations, and zero accountability. Albert tries to play the therapy card, claiming he's seeing a psychiatrist, therapist, and a coach. But actions speak louder than therapy appointments. The judge recognizes that releasing him would be enabling dangerous behavior. This is a judge who understands the stakes. Domestic violence escalates, and protective orders exist for a reason. The hammer is about to drop, and honestly, after everything we've heard, can you blame the judge?
I've been seeing a psychiatrist, therapist, and a coach.
And it's still not working.
Yes, it is, Your Honor. They've had me on medication. I've been doing everything I'm supposed to do and staying out of trouble. They even called me today, but I've been here. I'm doing my,
You truly don't get it. You were not supposed to go over there.
I understand. I do.
If you really wanted to achieve that goal, you could have called a friend to go pick the generator up and said, hey, I can't go over there. There are other ways of achieving a goal than you going over there.
I tried, Your Honor. I did. I tried everybody.
Then
But-
don't get it.
It won't happen again. I
It's
promise.
not, no, you're right. It's not going to happen again. Yeah, I have no choice but to put you in custody. You have a felony assault, a violation of a protective order, already a felony one, and now a misdemeanor assault, and you continue to violate conditions. I'm not letting you go. That's it. I want you to understand that I mean business. He goes with you.
Can I ask you how long is this for, or what's this?
I don't know. I don't
The
know.
misdemeanor assault and the felony are the same transaction. It's the same day, so it's not like some pattern of ongoing violence here. He has no criminal history. His PSA is a 1 and a 1.
I'm not. I want to get the message across. Okay. A little jail therapy, and let's see where we go. Sam, am I out to kill people? No.
I mean,
You can't justify it. There's 2 open felony cases and a misdemeanor assault, and he's still going over there in violation of everybody's conditions. I'm not out for blood. I'd like a little therapy. And then, I don't know, what do you think?
Well, we have a probation offer on right now, and I'm talking to felony right now to resolve all of them. Middle of talking about that right now. But I do think there needs to be some type of therapy. But it seems like he's already, based on what he
He's
says,
been in counseling, yeah.
which is good to hear.
He was in yeah, he was talking about wanting to do it whenever I first met him in custody.
Counsel and I, we can talk really quick. We didn't hear about what happened with this medical episode. Is it that fine?
He's claiming his sugar and all that. I still need to get him out of here so he can see.
And when do we put him on for Friday? And then I'm willing to, if you're okay with it, either reinstate or, damn, those skills really got me by the boo-boo. Either letting him out, reinstating, and let's see if he gets the message. I'm not out, this isn't a capital one, right? But I want him to understand that we mean business, and hopefully a couple of days will be sufficient for him to get the work. The fear of not knowing when you're going to get out, it's the worst. It sucks. It's awful. And hopefully that'll be enough. And we'll go from there. I agree with you. It's not the worst, but nevertheless, it's still a violation. And when you have 2 open and then another 3 open, I'm not down with that. Really. So come back Friday and please don't. Because I want him to get the notion that we mean business. Okay.
Wow. Let's break down what just happened here, because this case is a masterclass in how the justice system handles repeat offenders. Albert Gomez came in with 2 felony charges, assault and violation of protective order, plus a misdemeanor assault, all against the same victim. His excuse? He was helping during a hurricane. The reality? GPS proved he violated direct court orders from multiple judges. The victim was found barefoot in the street after being assaulted. There were secret hotel meetings, and a daughter caught in the middle trying to protect her mother. The judge's verdict? Jail time. Not as ultimate punishment, but as what she calls jail therapy, a wake-up call that a no means no. This judge showed that protecting victims isn't just about orders on paper. It's about enforcement. She gave him a few days to think about his choices before revisiting on Friday, but the message was crystal clear. Violate protective orders, face consequences. This case shows the complicated reality of domestic violence. Victims trapped in cycles, families torn apart, and a system trying to break dangerous patterns before they escalate to tragedy. If this case shocked you as much as it shocked us, smash that like button right now. Drop a comment below. Do you think the judge was too harsh or exactly right? And if you want more real courtroom drama where judges lay down the law, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. We break down the wildest court cases every week. And trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. Share this video with someone who needs to see how the justice system really works. Until next time, remember, when a judge says no, they mean it.